Sunday, 14th December 2025. We are done 2 weeks and we have like 15, 16 days to end 2025. My name is Yusuf Asante Yakubu. I'm here once again today to share with you what's happened last week from financial markets, starting from fundamentals, and then we jump on technicals, right? Okay, so let's go through the keynotes and then we give a commentary on that. Number one is what the tech sell-off. So we're going to talk about the tech sell-off last Friday. And then we're going to talk about AI spending concern. Investors are very pessimistic in the future profitability of AI spending. Then we're going to talk about market rotation as well. Oracle and Broadcom dips after earnings report. We're going to talk about crypto market prevailing selling. Cryptos are in a bear market right now, and as I'm talking to you, I use my term everywhere is red, right? Okay, so now people are so much concerned on technology stock. So some of these big names are not really doing well because probably they're thinking of a bunch of AI spending. It has become a big concern, right? Yes, it has become a big concern. Probably they're thinking of how probably the some of these companies investing so much in AI infrastructure, etc., etc. When are they going to make money, right? uh So they are so much concerned. When things are going, when things are not really doing well, or investors are a bit pessimistic, then what they do is what we call market rotation, right? So they rotate from one sector or one industry to another industry. So last week, for instance, we see bank stocks, industrial stocks, and basic material stocks doing well. So it seems like we're seeing a bit of rotation, not fully recognized, but then we're seeing a bit of rotation. Whilst techs are selling off, and then these cyclical stocks are doing well, or we can say probably we're seeing a bit of rotation over here. For no reason, Oracle and Broadcom dips after earnings report. You know, Oracle has invested so much into AI because they want to expand their infrastructure for every AI service because they have a strong partnership with Open AI, right? So they provide infrastructure for Open AI and a lot of businesses. So their capital expenditure has been very huge. And one thing about companies and earnings report, whenever the chief executive or any of their leaders is giving forward guidance and they touch on capital expenditure, in the short term, stock price seems to go lower because they feel like they are not going to make money now, right? But in the long term, it's a good news for a long term investor. So Oracle dips around over 15%, over 15%. Yeah, and even Facebook Friday morning pre-market trading jump 9%. But before the day, before the market close, it closes back below the previous day closing price. Crypto sell-off continues. Bitcoin, Ether, BNB, Solana, all these major altcoins are still in bear market right now. So let's go to the chart and see, starting from technology sector, and then we touch on cryptos and also currencies. Okay, so let's start from tech. This is S&P 500. From 21st November, the rebound begins the market begins going up from here. So after this retracement candle, we had this high candle. The next day high, market was going up. People were happy. People were so, oh, we are back, right? And then at this very zone within 6,900 to 6,800, we're seeing a kind of consolidation within this from 1st December. Or Last Wednesday, after a interest rate report, of course, we close high, and then Thursday, but then Friday, boom, there was a sell-off, and it even closes below the previous day open price and low. So this candle to me is something that you really need to pay attention to, because it's a very strong candle over here. If you even look at the RSI, the relative strength line has dipped below the yellow line. That is the average line. So if it happens that the next day there's going to be a follow through, it means we're going to print a new low, and then I'm sorry, probably we are done for the year at 6628 level, or 6960 all-time high level. And look at this pattern. It's pattern that we've seen in the markets over and over again. When the market dips, try to go higher, and then it's stuck, then a new bear market continues. Over here, it was the same thing, not really as perfect as the second one, but then it was this thing. And I think back in 24, so from here, August 23, after a long correction trend, the index started printing high, and then it stuck over here, and then there was strong sell-off over here till October 2023. So if tomorrow or Tuesday this market close prints a new lower low over here, I would say we are done for the year at 6960 level. So let me touch on some individual stocks. Apple has been in strong uptrend since April low from this end. After a long consolidation in April to I guess after the breakout from this level, this particular level, so this is the breakout candle. It's been in sequence of what? High highs and high lows, high highs and high lows. Last Friday, Thursday closes above 20-day support line, and Friday also. This is so maybe we're going to, if there is any kind of optimism or buying pressure, and then we are looking forward to test 288 level. That is 25 record high level before any deep correction, or maybe it even continue from there. Let's talk about Microsoft. Technically, Microsoft is in bear market. The last Friday candle closes below 200-day EMA line. So if you're an investor, I think it's a good discount, to jump in. But if you're a trader, I don't know, just how to take your time right there. Amazon is also in correction trend. You put your horizontal line over here, 215.56 level. Probably the market is coming to touch the record, this pivot low or 200 support level before any buying attempt. I don't know. Facebook Friday was a bit of surprise, because we wake up to see Facebook up 9% during pre-market, but then before the market closed, hey, what is happening? There was strong selling pressure. The sellers pushed the price down all the way from 9% gap to close below the previous day opening price. So it tells you that there was a strong selling momentum from the top or down to this. And so now it's also below 200, and at the same time 20. So if you want to buy, or if you are bullish on Facebook, I think you need to have a second thought on this. Google, just like Apple, they are all in strong bull market. Tesla hasn't been bad at all. Trust me, Tesla hasn't been bad at all. After long consolidation during May and September, to that breakout, Tesla has been going higher. Of course, this was a deep correction, but then it's now heading towards record high level. Probably we're going to break out from 472.40 level, or maybe the price is going to stack at that level. Let's talk of Nvidia, the most important company in the world right now. the king of semiconductor industries, right? Okay, so now obviously Nvidia is in correction trend right now. It's normal to see market printing a high, record high, and also bounces back or breathe a bit. That is how the market works. So to me, it's not surprising to me at all for Nvidia to be in a correction trend at this time. It's not really surprising. AMD follows the price movement of Nvidia because they are all in the same sector. A bit of competition in there. They are all in the semiconductor. They all produce chips and graphics, right? So whenever Nvidia is rising, AMD seems to follow suit, and then the vice versa. Let's talk of Netflix. My favorite stocks has been in downtrend all the way from June 30th. Yeah, the market hit 133.5 level and then dipped to 92.3 level. This is more of 30% decline from June high. A bit crazy, right? Okay. So now let me take you through crypto market. It's been selling over here. Bitcoin, I use my term everywhere red, right? Okay, so Bitcoin bounced back on a relief rally to 94,000 level. And then started coming down, made an attempted rally, and then now the sellers are fully in control of the market. You can't stop them. Ethereum, the same thing. Solana, the same thing, the same story. BNB has been better off than most of these major crypto coins. You know what? If I go through the chart, all of these major altcoins are trading below their 200-day line and 20-day line respectively. Respectfully. But then a 20 EMA line, a BNB is hovering around the 200-day line. So it tells you that probably there hasn't been massive sell-off compared to other crypto currencies. Look at Doge USD. It's a bear market now trading at support level. This is a counter support level. So either we're going to have a breakdown below support level, there will be a rebound over here. Nobody knows unless it happens, right? XRP is also in bear market, also trading at probably local support level. The last low was here, but then it's been a bit of buying or weeks of buying at 1.987 level. Near USD, the same thing, currently at a pivot low level. Is it going to be a rebound or there's going to be a breakdown? We'll have to see probably in the coming weeks. USD, I think, is a bit below the pivot level, kind of. So let's touch on currency market. The dollar index is in bear market right now. So that makes Euro and Euro USD, JBP USD, Aussie USD, and New Zealand USD be in a bull market, because they have that kind of negative correlation. Whenever the dollar index is going up, all these names I just mentioned goes down, and then vice versa. So this is Euro USD chart. Last Wednesday, after Fed interest rate report, there was a bullish candle here. The next day continues. The 5-day close, kind of small candle, but obviously it's in a very strong bullish trend after a long-term, a deep correction trend over here. After the market breaks from this low high, after this, so that is Euro USD for you. JBP USD. Follow Euro USD, and then Aussie USD. Obviously, they do incredible well. Last week I touched on 0.6579 level and also the 66200 level, but it seems like the market is heading towards September high. It's heading towards September high. That is 0.6707 level. Let's look at Kiwi USD. Okay, Kiwi USD hit the 200 EMA resistance and closed below. But then I'm very sure when Aussie started going up, right? If Aussie started going up, the QE is also going to continue. So we'll live to see what's going to happen in the coming weeks. The market is going to open in probably in the next 3 4 hours, starting from Asian market, and then tomorrow European session in the morning, afternoon US market open, and then the full market begins, and we see probably by Friday, Saturday how the market is going to how it's going to go. Whether we're going to have another strong selling week or going to have a strong buying week, or it's going to be a mixed reaction. Take care of yourself, and I will come here again to give you update on the market. Thank you so much.